Hello everybody, I am getting ready. Gonna do my normal startup procedure. I should have it done in less than a minute this time. Today is a special day because I received something and we got some stuff to do with it. So as soon as I get everything checked here, we can get started. Looking good so far. Yep, everything's good. Perfect. Alright, and as you probably saw by the title, I received an Oculus Quest, and yeah, I'm super stoked about it. My brother had one for a couple months now, and I got to use it with him, and he's been enjoying it, and I'd like to be able to play some games with him. He doesn't yet have the link cable to hook it up to his PC and do Steam VR, so whenever he gets that, we can play Steam VR games. But until then, we can get on some Oculus exclusives. This is not going to be like a comparison video or anything to my current VR setup, but this is really just going to be about this headset. I received it actually secondhand, so it wasn't brand new, but I bought it recently from somebody local, and yeah, it looks like it's in great condition. Lenses were all fine, like everything is looking great on it. So I noticed a few little scuffs on the controllers, but other than that, everything looks pretty awesome. I'm thrilled about it. So today I got a few add-ons and like things that we'll be doing to this to make it a little more comfortable. I know that I haven't like fully cleaned it and stuff yet. I guess I could have done that before this video, but I was so excited about it. I wanted to get it done, and I actually needed to do kind of a unique stream tonight because I was invited to go to a comedy club, or at least like a comedy show tonight. So I will have to cut my show early tonight, but I thought that, hey, if we had this special video, that it would kind of offset an early evening with something cool. So I hope you like that idea. So normally by now I'm actually just getting live and like into a video game, so this is kind of definitely different for me. Normally I take a long time doing this, but either way, alright, so the first, I guess I could go through each of the things that we'll be working on today. So I'm going to set headset just kind of up here, controllers out of the way a little bit. So the first mod that we'll probably be doing, because it's the easiest, will be a face gasket mod. It actually came with one of these on it with already applied. So I went ahead and tossed that one because it's old, and I got a new one. And so we'll be putting that on, so that'll replace the existing gasket here, which looks lightly used, but I really don't want to use it, just based on somebody else had it before me. So I'm gonna order a new official one, and when that gets here, cool. But until then, at least I got this gasket, and I guess I'll give my thoughts and feelings on it at a later date, but because obviously I just got it. So I did receive a number of things. So I do have like a silicone gasket that would fit on the existing one, like that. And that's kind of like a backup, I guess. I don't know if I wanted to use this gasket in the meantime, I can throw this on it. But I did get 2 of those as part of the add-ons that I got. So, that's just kind of something extra. Maybe I'll give one of these to my brother so that he has, a nice silicone gasket. He can test it out. One of the other mods is going to be a rear head piece, so this kind of fits on inside of this area here, more like that, and that's just really a comfort thing. This is great. It works really well, but again, it's used for one, so I cleaned it lightly, but it did come with one of these on it, and the person that I purchased it from recommended these, but the one obviously that was on it was used, so I'm not going to use that one. So I will be putting that on as well. And so there's 2 more after that. So the next mod that we'll be looking at here is grips. So these actually fit onto, around the controller grips. I don't know my exact thoughts on these because I know that I have to take it off to get the battery compartment open. I've heard good things about the battery life on the controllers, so I'm not too concerned about, you know, the on-off procedure. But I do like comfort, so, you know, I want to give these a shot. I don't know if I'm wild about, you know, the texture on this so far. There were some other ones that I looked at, but these came as a part of a larger kit, so we're gonna give these ones a shot, and if I can afford other ones at another time, we'll do those. And the last of the mods that we'll be doing is going to be some grips, or sorry, not grips, some back of hand grips that'll actually keep the controller in my hand when I'm not, you know, if I let go with my hands. So I've been using the Valve Index pretty regularly recently, and you know, I've gotten used to the ability to like let go of my controller, and I think with these, I haven't had any throws yet, but that's something that, you know, I am aware of, that you know, I may throw my controller. Obviously, I use the wrist straps, but you know, I just want to be as safe as possible, and you know, I like the concept of having, you know, one of these on the back, so I think it'd be more, you know, beneficial to have these put on. So that'll be another one of the mods, and the last one, I don't really even consider it a mod, but it is just kind of a protective thing, is lens covers for when the device is not in use. And so this actually just kind of goes inside of here. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know exactly the orientation and everything. I'm assuming it's probably that there based on what it looks like. So that'll be the easiest mod. I guess we can consider that the first one because it's kind of like an in and out, you know. But, you know, that's one way to protect your VR headset during, or maybe it goes this way. Yeah, that looks a little more natural. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But this is to protect your lenses when it's in transit, or, you know, just like you're not really supposed to expose a VR headset to bright light sources or direct sunlight, and that is because it can actually damage the LCD, and, you know, cause like a burn-in, or you know, just kind of like destroy the LCD, and essentially you got to get a new headset. So definitely a better safe than sorry, something that I figured was worth investing in. The last thing, which I guess I could just show you more than it's not really a mod, but I might figure we're on the note of accessories, so I might as well put it in here. The last is a case that I will be using to carry my headset in. So this is just a, you know, pre-formatted, made for an Oculus Quest to carry it on the go. Oh, and there's one little extra. I didn't even see that in there, but we have some thumbstick covers for each of the controllers. So, yay! So yeah, that'll be the conclusion of the overview here. So, I guess we'll get started. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. It all looks like fun. Let's get everything kind of out of the way, get a clear spot here, and then we'll do the thing. This video is like not sponsored or anything. I figured I'd just throw that out there. This is just my equipment, my stuff, my personal experience. So, alright, so the first thing we're going to be doing is putting on this new bad boy of a face gasket. So it's my understanding this just kind of pops out. Yep, there, 1, 2, and 3. So the original face gasket kind of holds on with this tab here at the bottom and these two tabs at the top. Again, I did purchase the second hand, so this is used. One of the mods that I could be doing today is just putting on this silicone cover for it, which, you know, is one way to, you know, use this still. But I prefer to actually go with the VR cover. I've heard good things about these. The person that I purchased a second hand from already had this kind of on there and said that this was much better than the original one. So I'll take his word for it. And we'll get a more comprehensive review later, but alright. First one in the bag. That was super hard to put on. I guess while we're looking at it, I'll go ahead and slide this one on too. Sounds like fun. Yeah, I'll probably end up gifting one of these silicone covers to my brother. Actually, let's do the blue one. Let's see what the blue one looks like. Yeah, he has an Oculus Quest. Kind of one of the reasons that I even purchased the headset. It's definitely the headset that I recommend anybody looking to get into VR. If you have a computer or you're thinking about getting a gaming computer, the Oculus Quest is really the perfect blend of both a high-end headset and a portable headset. And I say portable just in a means that you can just take this headset and put it on without setting it up to a computer. It's really kind of I don't want to say it's a one of a kind because there are other ones that are coming to market now that do a similar hybrid solution, but it's probably the best solution out there right now. The other nice thing is that should you get a gaming computer and decide that you want to use it with a wider library than just the Oculus exclusives, you can indeed do that. So you're not really necessarily limited by just Oculus exclusives, but I guess in the beginning you would be if you don't have the cable. So there is like a special USB-C cable that has like an optical link that's faster than anything, I suppose, and is ideal for using this. Obviously, you got to have a gaming computer, nice graphics card. It's tethered. It's not wireless. So apples to oranges. This is different than my current solution. It does both its wireless standalone, and it also hooks up to the computer, but it doesn't quite do that wirelessly as well. And I'll do like a test of virtual desktop to see if that is an appropriate solution for it. I've heard that the wireless is aight, but wired is always going to be better than wireless until we get there. So yeah, I went ahead and just put this one together just because I know I would use it at some point, but I won't be using it for the time being. I'm actually going to be using the VR cover. VR cover. That is actually pretty comfortable, I'll say. Bumps mic. Mic is also camera today. It's a dual purpose articulating stand. So, but yeah, no, I like how this is going. I do like the way that feels. It does feel quite comfortable on the face. So who knows? Maybe I'll switch back and forth between the two. Alright, so that does number one. We'll leave that over in the corner, and I think we're done with the headset for the moment. Oh, wait, no, let's do the next one on the headset. So that's going to be the back of head strap. Back of head. That sounds like a war chant or something. I don't know where that came from. Oh, yeah. So this is the ASMR portion of the of this video. Today we're going to be putting this on the back of the headset, but first we have to release the Velcro from its tangles. Let's go ahead and bring it a little bit closer so you can get the full effect. Alright, I'm done with the bit. This is a little challenging to take off. This Velcro is like super hooking ladder or hooking. I mean, no, that's a firehouse fire sub. Okay, that was fun. So put each of these like so. So they're easy to get on. Alright. Let's do this. Guess we'll do the outside ones first. Work our way inside. Didn't come with any instructions, so we are chicken winging it here. Maybe the inside ones will be easier to do. Yeah, that looks about good enough for government work. Go there. Never applied one of these before. A learning experience for us all. So yeah, that's on there pretty tight. I guess I'm gonna give it some slack. Maybe it's sort of like the putting bolts on a tire adage. You kind of start with them, you know, loose, snug them, but not like all the way. And then once everything's in place, really snug it up. Seems to fit with like a pretty accurate, a good brand. So most of these add-ons today are this brand here, Sarlar, I suppose. That's this back piece, the eye covers, the grips, the back of hand grips. They're all that brand. In case anybody was curious, I'll link that again at the end, and I guess I'll link it to where I got it from and all that jazz. But I was parting out everything. You know, I said, okay, well, I want the grips and I want the back of hand straps and then, you know, I also want the gasket. And I found this really good back for like $50 that had nearly all of it short of one item. So that's what I ordered. It was the VR cover for that. All right, so we still got 2 more to do here. All right. I just need to redo this one here. So yeah, that fits on there pretty well. Probably need to readjust my lengths here. Do that again once I get the actual headset on. Just do a quick loose fit test here. Oh yeah, that definitely is comfortable. Yeah, I definitely had to loosen all of the straps to get it back into its ideal location on the back of the ball of the head. Cool. Yeah, that seemed to work pretty well. Cool. Yeah, still a little loose on my face, but again, I'll have to get my exact fit, you know, once I have a little bit of time to play with it. So, but yeah, no, that worked out pretty well. That was a super easy change. You know, swapping those 2 pieces definitely feels more comfortable with this. Like the padding, like I don't know. Well, I'm probably kind of like initially I'm kind of a toss up because this does feel really tight and it holds on, but I feel like this material could pull people's hair. Whereas I feel like, you know, spreading it out a little bit more allows for it to, you know, it's not going to be as tugging or as, you know, also the material. Like this is a softish, and this is, I mean, they're both pretty soft, but I don't know, this has like a rubbery feeling to it, whereas this has more of like a cloth-like texture, soft. So either way, we'll see. This has more of a skin-like feel to it, in all honesty, because it like a light leather, sort of like you would find on the edge of headphones. So yeah, but cool. All right, so that one's done. And how we doing on time? Perfect. So I got probably another half hour here. I'm hoping to actually get it all installed on the computer and maybe do some live stream tests. I don't know exactly the logistics of that. Whether I'm going to be testing Steam VR type applications, like using it through my computer, or if I'm doing just, you know, Oculus Quest exclusive streaming. I think I can only do that to Facebook, and unless I set up some sort of like Facebook restream, which could be done, I can arrange it through, you know, my OBS or whatever. But at this point, I think just doing a desktop stream would be more like what I'm used to. Also game-wise, control-wise, and everything. So, all right. So next mod we'll be doing, I guess, will be the straps, because I gotta take these guys out to do that. Slide this guy out of hell. So we're gonna do the strap and the cover. We'll do one controller at a time here. This one looks like the left-hand controller. So let's get that guy out. And this should slide into that, yeah. Cool. So do the... Yeah, those still actually have straps on them. So I may have to get like a third-party strap or retrofit this one to like go around here as well. Because even the index knuckles have, you know, both the back of hand strap, which I put this one on backwards, I'm realizing. Yep, supposed to be that way, because that's going to go back this way around. That's my understanding of how this works. And then these go up here, or... This did come with instructions, and I'm just not remembering. I understand there's two ways to do this. One of them is like around this, and then the other is to actually like have it wrapped around the controller. So I guess that would be this way. Alright. So I guess I'll try it the first way, which is just around this. Alright, so... Sorry, I did some of that off camera, I'm now realizing. Alright, so right now I'm just installing a strap here. So I'm just testing the different, you know, ways it could be mounted. I understand there's one that you can do it off the top piece here, where it comes down, and the other is just around this. So I'm gonna give this a shot for now, and see what that's like. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. See, I feel like my hand's a little big for it. Like it feels like now like my whole hand is extended past all of the buttons. So maybe the other way around this piece at the top works better for me. So I understand this. I do. So that needs to be down. So this has to go through here. That's not that hard. Yeah, that looks better already. How well it's going to hold on to my hand, to be determined. I don't know. I don't really like that at all. At least the other way it felt like it was holding, but like this is just loose and shaky. Like, I know it's supposed to kind of be like yanking it like that, but that doesn't even look like it's Yeah. Interesting. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like that at all. I might just have to like pass these on to my brother and see if he likes them. Because, I don't know, like, feels like it would maybe work way down at the bottom here. But it feels like it slides my entire hand like way up past everything. Maybe I just haven't found the sweet spot yet, but it holds on. I just feel like my hands are like way farther forward than they need to be. Like, and pressing this button just feels impossible now. Like I'm getting a cramp just trying to press that button now. I can't put it any lower because then now it's just perma-pressing this button. Don't know. Don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'll chalk it up for that for now. We'll say that I'm wearing this wrong. And I'm going to put the old one back on and just put the grips on for now. Because I don't feel safe with that. So we'll play with those later. This can come back. That's a little challenging to slide back in there. Perhaps coax it with... Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, see, that felt like it snapped down in there properly. These, as they slid in, they were like, yeah, it's there. It's just kind of holding on. That just like clicked in there. That felt right. And then this too. Those just, I really like the magnetic bay doors on these, that it pops on. Alright, so I guess since we're skipping these guys, I'm not comfortable with them yet, so maybe I'll pass them to my brother, see if he likes them. If he doesn't, then they're trash, and now we'll give it an honest go. Alright, so we're going to slide these guys on then. So to get these on, I gotta tuck this wrist strap through. If you guys have any recommended wrist straps or anything like that you want me to check out, like, I am all ears. Alright, so there's that. And of course I slid it through the wrong hole. Always put it in the right hole. Being this one. This is the correct hole. Alright. We'll go ahead and slide this on. I like that it has a little left hand, right hand indicator. That was a little confusing for me. Like, I went to pass this off to somebody to try it, and I had their left hand, right hand switch just because I wasn't familiar with it yet, but having that little L or R indicator on there, I feel like that'll definitely help. Alright, so that's a pretty exact fit. I like that. So then we got some little tabs here. There it goes. Oops. Cool. That one was pretty easy. Oh, that feels nice too. So I feel like that's going to kind of protect it. Yeah. Just add some manufacturer drops or something on it. I don't know, it's just like oil or something on it. Cool, yeah, I hope that doesn't block any of the tracking sensors. Shouldn't. Cool. Alright, so on to the next one. Alright, so we'll get this one on now. Alright, slide that in there. These actually went on pretty easily. And the grip button, like the little nodules or whatever you want to call them, nubbins, they feel pretty good. Alright, so pull that all the way through. Yeah, no, it's a nice feeling silicone, soft. Feel like that won't wear down the plastic or anything. Yeah, I'm a proponent of silicone covers for at least hands, and I guess maybe even the face gasket I could be if it works well enough. I know with my current solution, having that leather, it's nice. It keeps the sweat off of like absorbing into the foam, like some of them. But I don't know about silicone as like how it feels on your face for extended periods of time. It's fine on my hands, and that's why I opted to get these. Definitely adds a little bit of weight to it. Like this feels noticeably heavier than it did before. I kind of like a heavy handset. So like I've been used to the Vive ones, so these are way lighter than the Vive ones for sure. Well, actually, who knows? They're all kind of right around the same. Like, yeah, those feel. This definitely lighter. So, and of course I have a full silicone grip on my Vive wand. So like that's a lot of extra mass, but also the protection that it offers is really nice. Is that, you know, dings and bumps aren't gonna damage it. Okay, so we've got those on. I guess I could do the little thumbstick nubbins. Get these guys on here. These are actually in really great condition. This particular Quest was built in February of this year, so it's only a few months old. Cool. Those don't have like 100% exact fit, or maybe it's just me. Doesn't look like it has too bad a drift. Both of them have a little bit of looseness to it, but I haven't had any. I will do some gameplay afterwards, yes. It's going to be through the Oculus Link cable, so I mean, you won't see like what the headset sees. Like you'll see through the video game that the headset sees, but you obviously won't see like the refresh rate or the quality of the display inside of here. I guess I don't even know if there's a really good way to demonstrate, you know, quality of the resolution stuff inside of the headset. Like the 72 hertz, like I haven't had an issue with it. It feels smooth enough that going down from 90 to 72 has not been a bad change. So, well, I think that is all of the mods that I'm gonna do. I could slide this guy in. I mean, I could say mods with a loose term here. So this is kind of what my setup's gonna be for the near future. Got nice headset, the Oculus Quest 64. Yeah, I picked it up a few days ago, reasonable price, and yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'll go ahead and get my regular stream set up. That'll take just a few minutes, so I will go ahead and end this video, and then let me know what game you want to see me play. You know, I've got a little vote thing below, and you can vote to see whether you want to see Audica, Beat Saber, like Boneworks, Box VR. All the games are really great, so, and I've reset everybody's votes so you can vote again. if you have already voted, you might as well do it again. Let me know what game you like, and we'll do it. So, thanks for stopping by, and if you like what you see, do the like thing, subscribe, do the follow, depending on what platform. Y'all know the drill. I ain't gotta give you the spiel. So, all right. Oh yeah, you can see the little lights on them. That's cool. All right, guys. I'll be back in just a few minutes.